It's real early in the morning. Maybe not had to scream like this. So I decided to get on live and speak a little something today because I think I'm just gonna not be on live on actual live for a couple days. So this morning discussion is about people getting upset when they figure out that you see them in um, their lives and being a hypocrite of certain things. You ever been surrounded by people that's not only so much on high on greed and being nurtured that they sometimes make assumption of that you're in a mess for something, or you know, for people to come in other people's life or um, presence is because they know that someone may have something that they think uh, uh, that they're going to get, or because there's so many people out here, like I said, they misuse, they use their family, they use the elders, they do a lot of things behind the cut and behind the scenes, because it's because we in this time that um, it makes it hard for real people to sit amongst real people. Now being greedy and sneaky and lying is the style. It's the new way of living. It's excuse me if you hear a sound. It's me stirring this drink up. It's the new way of it's hip or some shit. Um, I notice now that as this world get into more chaos, let's see, how can I say this? People are forming in groups, okay, and this is even in family, amongst people's homes and et cetera, et cetera. People are actually having the backs of people that are greedy and lying or doing things to people. I can't believe, like, lately, literally just for the last 4 months or so, 4 or 5 months, I've just been surrounded by a bunch of lying people. You know how you say things that's not true because you can't figure out another person that's real quiet, humble, stay to themselves, try to do the right thing. Or could be just doing the right thing and type of individual. They went through their little trials and mistakes. So they don't want none of that stupid stuff around their life. And they be the ones that really can't stand you. They be the ones that still have that stupidity around them, that condone the behavior, but can't stand you because you dislike it. Y'all ever noticed that? That's what's going on lately. And I got out of picking up from other people about age this and because they're older or they're elder. They not gonna do this. They're not gonna do that. Don't believe that. No. There's people out here that will look out for certain forms of genders. and they protect the ignorance, knowing that there is some ignorance there. They're protected, even if it's step out of their own comfort zone. They will nurture the behavior, and support continuous stupidity, and wonder why certain things constantly erupt, around their domain itself and around their community or their habitat. It's crazy because I'm like, yo, how you going to sit and complain, right? But you don't stand up for yourself, meaning you are an adult, an older adult. This is an example of something. You're an elder. Damn, is 70 something, 80 years old, and you have grandkids come around you, and they come around, they misuse you. They sneaky, they liars, they conniving, and everybody that um, comes around you, they consider them an enemy to them because they think you want to misplace, you want to take their, how can I say, packages that they get from you, from that elder. And like I said, this is when um, people get upset that you can see them. And you'd be shocked that the elder has wisdom, according to people, contribute to it. This world and this specific generation has learned to lie to get the things that they want and need. Um, Manipulate people, cause confusion, cause adults to argue in the house. Um, and I don't think this environment within itself is going to last too long. Because once the young people start telling behind some of these adults that be lying or you misusing or doing things to people, can you imagine how they gonna turn out later? Now lying and stealing is gonna be famous. But it's crazy. People want to separate from you because you have a mind of your own, and you can spot some things ahead of time. You gotta be careful of that because that's what's going on. So those people who are standing up for things, be on the lookout now. This is not my words. I'm saying, giving you a hint. Scripture even states it. If these type of individuals don't get what they want, they're gonna be harming you. And if they can't harm you, they're gonna try to create things to harm you. And the sad thing is gonna be in the family, your families, your households. So extreme, you're gonna be shocked. And another thing that kills me about this place is all these disasters and these things that's been going on for the last couple of months. You stop hearing about it. And everybody else going to the next ignorant subject. And then now they dipping themselves into it, acting as if they're part of some community to help other people. Not really seeing the whole agenda behind it. You gotta be careful who you're rooting for. And that's how you figure out people and see things. If you don't hear anything involving the Most High, the Lord, the Christ, if you don't hear anything involves any wording of that subject, stay away from them people. This is my experience and my walk, because just see this evil thing is so slick and easy, slick and sneaky, that if he wants something, it's just like I said, an example of what I just said just a couple minutes ago. If he wants something, he will create something or create problems to try to end up getting it later. Just like the kid, and I'll be mentioning this specific so many times. The kid that attacked his parents because he couldn't get a PS5. The behavior would be right in front of people. They're just not paying attention to it. Because if a person keeps dipping into a certain topic over and over and over and over again, right, that they know that's harming other people, that's when you gotta really question or pay attention to it. You gotta look at things sometimes more than 4 to 5 times. And once you really analyze it, it'll come to let you know what it's about. Seriously, even people. I've seen people have so much less less love, support, and consideration for people's death that it's getting dark. It has gotten dark. People ain't worrying about people no more dying. It's like an everyday thing, these people. As long as they can get a little something from somebody, when they get that insurance money or whatever, they don't care. They don't care. They'll celebrate. You know, you can even be a young child that just lost their parent. If they can bring 50 people in the party the next day, they'll do it. And people, then you have people going around, people that want to, how can I say, so-called help their community or whatever, or their neighborhood. Now they attacking their children because of personal situation that they had to deal with. This is crazy. I don't understand people. You want a certain man or a certain woman to be upright 100% in the neighborhood, right? But you don't notice. But you attacking him the same way. I'm sure. Uh, 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 he was attacked in the beginning, growing up, and then when he try to make something so-called right, that's when and he makes a mistake or he goes through something. I think hundreds of people attacking him. You saying he's a hypocrite and this and that, right? But they ain't help him do nothing. This is just an example. I ain't talking about nobody individual. Those are those same people you gotta watch out for. Sorry, but it's just like a lot of people that do things lately are really disturbing. Really disturbing. You know, people protecting bags out here too. Bags. I'm talking about money. In this situation, short of like this is for people that be following me, thinking I don't know who they really are, but yeah, most disturbing thing that kind of impacted me a couple years ago when I seen a child just knew that their mother died, right? They was ready to move they friends in the house because they inherited certain things and shit, and this was really disturbing to me. They didn't even hug their mother because the mother passed in the house. They didn't even hug their mother. They didn't even cry to do nothing. They were so excited about what they was going to get from the inheritance and everything, and I was like, I think the week later they started carrying bags on them, purses and shit. And, uh, um, they was throwing shit out the lady's house. She just passed not too long ago. No grief, no nothing, no quietness in the house for a week or two. They literally threw a party that weekend. And to be honest with you, when somebody passed, man, you really start to see who family really is. Trust me. You be shocked who say they love you, and when you go on the reaction you get. Like I said, this is when people get upset with you because they know you see them and they ready to set you up, lie on you, steal from you, do shit to you, and act as if they didn't do anything. Money is one dangerous damn thing on this planet because it makes certain human beings act out of control. People was told it was a root, but they still don't listen. You can buy things, get your money, do whatever you gotta do. But once you let that shit get to you, man, and you start hating your family around you, that's a problem. I even watch people close to me, real close to me, family. They start to get a little bit of something. You start watching them change. When they used to sit right there and eat bowls of Captain Crunch with you and oatmeal and shit and Spam, and all of a sudden now they don't know who you are. And like I said, I'm not saying this because people will make assumptions. Oh, you must have had that because you saw it. No, let me tell you something. I love high value food too. Don't get that twisted. I know about that, but I'm talking about people that they get a little something somewhere, a little attention, and they switch on you. Now they taking people pictures with famous people, and they don't know you no more, or they won't communicate with you, or they handing out people money that they don't even really know online at that, right? But you messaging, they don't say nothing to you. So that's the kind of people I'm talking about to watch out for. They look out for their own, even if their own doing them 100% wrong. As soon as you come around and you ain't like that, I guarantee you'll be an enemy, man. Don't be too quiet and to yourself. That's a problem these days. That's a major problem. They be like, oh, this person up to something, or they lying, or they stealing something. And I be like, laughing my ass off, like, really? Protecting bags. That's that mindset, protect the bag mindset. Yeah, I just wanted to get up here real quick. I advise people, man, be careful out here. You gotta watch it. And as these fools are trying to switch laws and stuff like that, you gotta be careful. The behavior of people is going to get up worse than 10 times worse. If you ain't humble, or you ain't aware of things, you can. Your best bet is to be on the lookout. You know, a lot of these people flipping out even more at these jobs, and even dealing with other people's children, because now people starting to realize that it's all BS. Nobody can watch other people's children like the parents can, or teach them. All this BS is starting to fall down slowly if you pay attention. Peace out, y'all. See y'all later.